Hello and welcome. We're doing my first coding stream. Look now. Let's go ahead. Right there. Intrusive side. Hold on. Come on. They're being pains in the butt today. Hopefully. Stop otherwise. Anyways. All right. Yeah, so I'm just kind of messing around. Had a bit of moderate success with Morse code app I launched the other day. Kind of getting some pretty crazy downloads, so I was going to update the website and add it to my list of apps and whatnot, but ran into some errors. And this is a pretty old site. It's running on Rails. I don't do too much. So take care of your soul. Where G had to come say hi. Never enjoyed. All right. Last I was here, I had the cat's trying to get the dog to pet it. Okay. Everything's up to date. Had to bump this version. Server. Prior manual. Bundle install. Do not have an issue. Ruby, no cookie requires Ruby. Or wait, what? Permission denied. Here, this is visual. Now we have administrator rights. I'm going to relaunch it just to make sure. Then we'll install. Could just be something's trying to use. I thought I updated the bundle, but yeah, see, that installed no problem. So let's actually delete. Let's bundle up. Yeah, this. As you can see, I haven't used Ruby in a while. I have used it recently on my Mac. Help us now. And frail. This is super exciting, right? I kind of feel like Ruby gems are like super slow to install nowadays. I seem to remember them being so much faster. It could just be, oh, wait. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. 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 Oh, am I getting echo now? Oh. Hello. All right. Back. It looks like Postgres didn't work either. So it looks like this Edge version of Ruby is not great, actually. Let's just do. Go install 2.5. Oh, you know what? I don't remember how to do it. Chocolate. Ruby 2.5. Does it have just the versions? There they are. This is what you're. We're gonna have to uninstall this version of Choco. What is uninstall? Choco install. This is gonna be fun because we're gonna have to reinstall the gem. All the latest version of 2. Oh, it's working. I was like, what is this error? Run it. I think I actually have to close this all the way. I've been having issues with Visual Studio not picking up path changes, even though I actually create a whole. Got to close the whole thing, even though I closed it and killed the system. All right, so let's gem install there. Yep, allow. And this is the fun, exciting part where we just wait for shit to. There we go. All right. Bundle install. I forget it needs specific versioning. I think it was 253 anyways, so originally before I changed it, so not really changing much. I was just hoping that 2.6 would work. Anytime you mess with an Edge version of Ruby on Windows, asking for a bad time. Nothing's gonna work. So you might as well try. Unfriendly with Ruby. No. Not because there's anything wrong with Windows per se, but just because the Ruby community doesn't really care about Windows. Not a lot of developers who use Ruby on Windows. So sometimes you have to jump through a bunch of hoops and hope X, Y, and Z work. Not always the most convenient, but at least you can do something, right? Even if it's not the best. All right, so let's see here. We're just installing gems, just pretty much the waiting game.
But why are you using Windows for Ruby Dev?
Because I enjoy pain apparently. No, it's just because my Mac sucks. It's and Mac laptops are slow as shit. So when I need something with performance, I've got to use my Windows machine. I would prefer to just like dual boot or use a VM using Linux, but it's not terribly easy to set up all the hardware pass through for the streaming. So for now, I'm just kind of using my Windows. But for my day to day, I usually use Manjaro or other Linux distros. They kind of have the flexibility of being fully supported, but also not being as slow as what you get with OS X.
Docker also can help you.
Yeah, I've used Docker before, but I've never really set up a good user flow for Docker on Windows. So for the most part, I just kind of ignore Docker whenever possible. I don't use Ruby terribly often anymore. I mostly use JavaScript, and JavaScript works fine either way you do it, so it's not really a big issue. It's only Ruby that really has like a lot of issues with Windows, and it is getting better. Like it used to be, you couldn't use Nokogiri and a bunch of other really common gems just because they didn't have like Windows builds, and the build tools on Windows didn't work.
It's more about third-party libraries.
Yeah, because Ruby itself, yeah, sure, it works great, but it's everything else that you need to.
Ruby, it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just updating my kind of like my personal app website that I have here, and I was getting some errors uploading some images, so I'm not sure why that's happening. It's probably been there a long time. I haven't updated the site in some time. I figured it'd just kind of be a fun little exercise to go through and just update it and play with it. And if I have too much issues, I'll probably just do something else. But for now, it just kind of seems good. All right, looks like everything's going all right. Let's Rails S bundle install. I guess I didn't bundle install. Did I not? I thought I did. Oh wait, no, I was updating. So yeah, lots of fun waiting times. Are you Ruby dev?
Kind of.
Kind of. I code in so many languages. It's like someone's like, well, what do you code in? I'm like, everything? But I'd say JavaScript's my primary nowadays. I just use it so much with my day job. that it? Did it work? Or is it good? Did not find compatible versions for Ruby. Ruby? This is the exciting content I wanted to make. This does not make sense. Why is it looking for a gem ruby? There is a ruby gem. What? But it's looking for ruby space. Gives the problem. A lock file. This is just gonna. All right, which gem is actually called? Less than 2.5 EG. EG needs to update. I don't even know if I have Postgres running on this machine right now. I don't know why I did. Should probably bring specific versioning on. Probably should have locked down the versions a while back. We've had this issue. But you know how it is. Go fast, break things. Just not in production. Alright, let's see. Gem files were installed, blah blah blah. Error occurred installing SQLite 3. Bundler cannot. I know I had. I reinstalled. I need to redo the. I need to do the build files. Seems properly installed. Oh no, that's not it. Light through just in a pane. I've got no version on it. Should be updated. Oh, lovely native extensions.
Just use PG in dev-env. There were some issues with SQLite at Windows.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually installing. So Let's just bundle update it real quick. Oh wait, 3. Forget we don't have a lock file, so it doesn't even matter right now. Yeah, I'll try it one more time, and if that doesn't work, I'll just use Postgres. I think I have a chocolatey install of Postgres, so I'll have to check. Oh, that worked. You can actually get a server running. All right, I figured something. Oh, TZ info? Am I really missing that? Yeah, what is that? Yeah, because of course Windows decided not to have any kind of time zone info or compatible TZ info built into it. It just seems kind of weird to me. I already installed. Excuse me. Yeah, I really need to just kind of get like a really good Linux setup going here. Okay, so it says PG is not loaded. Hmm. In Oh yeah, you have everything. Postgres. SQLite and see what happens. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's getting angry either way. Okay, cool. Specified SQLite 3 database adapter. M is not loaded. M SQL. I definitely have the right gem. Let's bring this back to post. Let's see. Should. This is why I hate working with services on Postgres service. I got 9.6 run. 9.6 should be. Yeah, it's still giving me this issue. Maybe active records being a little. Gem install PG. Gem install record. Right, I need. All right. Let's see. Time for the internets. See, there's a quick fix. Oh. Well, I think I have a version over that, don't I? Gem list PG. One. Yeah. Bundle 8 PG. This is probably not the issue. I'm getting the same error again. Son of a gun. Let's try getting rid of that and just straight to SQLite.
Can you move PG gem in production group?
Yeah, I can try that. But then I'll have to make sure that I'm using SQLite and dev. Yeah, I need to actually change that version because I think it's this version that's crashed. That's giving me the issue with that error. And it looks like they probably fixed it, but Rails S. Come on. Come on. Rails S. Yes. Yeah, and then it's just giving me this issue. I think maybe it's just active record. Interesting. Okay. Ah. Is that there? Okay. Gem list. Like 3. I only have 141. No, Hugiri doesn't support 64. And that's in 2013. This is some old shit. Two months ago. Might actually help you. Here, jump. Current rail versus need to add. Okay. That seems really efficient, having something as important as SQL broken. The cats are not liking the birds outside. Oh, gem install. Jeez. Let's try this. That was like yesterday. Okay, so I'm still getting that. I need to probably. Okay, I do have a lock file now, so yeah. This is just. Maybe I should just try Rail 6. Can I just do loose versioning on Rail? Bundle. Should probably. Edge version it. Let's live dangerously and just install the Edge version, see what happens. Lock file. Not find Rails 6. There we go. That wasn't saved. You know, high quality. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, it looks like that worked. Migrations are pending. Okay, well, I just needed to go to a higher version, I guess. Migrate our database here. I don't know how out of data. Oh, looks like it just ran. That's impressive. You get it. Have a good one. Mm-hmm. Boom, we got it. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna take a real quick break. I'll be right back in like 5 minutes.
Set the place on fire.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, I don't know if there's any major updates I have to do system-wise for Rails 5 to 6. I would hope not. um, kind of want to use production data. No, it's not going to be safe. No easy way to pull that data. Let's take a look at this look. Apps. I feel like maybe what I'll do is actually simplify some of these configurations. Oh yeah, now we got to install SolarGraph again. See if SolarGraph is actually my output. Why not get it? Ruby language server, Ruby. Nope. It doesn't care. Try installing it correctly. Gem SolarGraph. Hard solar. All the fun stuff, right? Active app. I usually roll my own admins nowadays. Active admin just kind of ended up being more work than it was worth, I think, because you had to learn that kind of DSL that then you really had to be careful because sometimes it would just call queries that would pull hundreds of thousands of records for this. Admin not find app. So that's why. Let's see. Administrator and at example.com. Default. Yes, it is. No. Okay. And users default act. Oh yeah, this is an old version of Active. Holy crap. This is going to be really a bit annoying. Okay. Apps, box, comments, emails, testimonials. Okay, create an app. We were sure. What is this supposed to be? Background image. Background image. I call out to blah 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 blah. One, middle one, bottom one. By header, by description. That's for the link. 2, 3, 7. We'll say it's available on all platforms. Go ahead. We have these as autocomplete. I think we can. Look at that. Making it easy on us. And orange is fine. I know the coloring I chose was orange on these, so zero background. We'll just create the app, I think. So here, not identified by an image. It's because I just don't have it. Yeah, then I gotta remember the Windows setup. Now I know Paperclip has changed, actually. Paperclip. Gem. Deprecated. That's what it was. Yeah, so Paperclip is deprecated. Active storage. I remember reading something about that, but I haven't used it since it was deprecated. View tables in your application, store blah. Oh, I see. So then you can just define Amazon as a connection destination or as like a file destination. And you can just tell it to use Amazon. Oh, that's so nice. That is incredible. Yeah, I'd say the only issue here is I want to keep the exact format I have of my old thing. I don't have to reattach everything, and everything's added via paperclip. Hopefully I can still use paperclip for actually this is where it starts getting into the territory where I'm doing a bit more than I wanted to do. Update the site. Windows 7. I think I have. Paperclip. Big initializers. Background call out. Maybe there's a chocolatey for it. Let's try that first. But image magic. Boom. There's always a chocolatey for it. Always. Dang it. I gotta. And then. Oops. Up on that. Yes, yes, yes. Actually. The program file. About right. Okay. Paperclip set image magic path. Excuse me. Oh, I don't actually have it initialized. I think all I need to do file paper.rb. Actually, let's paste the path in for. We can actually just exit out, I think. I'm not sure if that path actually looks right to Ruby. That's the only thing I'm not sure on, if that path is right or not. Unterminated. Yeah. Okay. You know what? It might just be because I need to do it. Is it magic? Exit. Magic. Yeah, okay. I think I just have to close this out. Magic. Not recognized. So I've got to relaunch Studio. I gotta find out why Visual Studio is not just updating like it usually does. Let's see if Matt. Yep. Okay. Rails S. Server is already running. Crap. I closed those. Fails it. There we go. Mission AWS. Was AWS is M did I think this is fine. I think Image Magic is actually working now. Actually pretty cool that it didn't. Thinking. Go back to the paper clip gem. Yes. Rio. Use AWS S. Card gem. 3. For that, and then figure out which version. Bundle. Did I not save this? Bundle 88 SDKs. Good. Cool. All right. See what happens. Okay, so three. I do need that one. I don't know what happened to my file here. I think it tried to auto format it and it auto formatted terribly. Yeah, graph is trying too hard. Rails S. All right. Don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna give me the same error because I think there's a version mismatch. But if we can find out the exact version that paperclip needs, we can roll back the version. Install that. fill, paperclip, 3. Let's see if someone already has them. Yep, 304. Look at this. The internet, man. Okay, and let's close it. Bundle, install. Cannot find AWS 3. This is going to be annoying. I may fix it to actually run paperclip on this. Oh, I didn't copy the AWS SDK S3. Paperclip. Version. Been so separated from app model. Okay. So interestingly enough, what I'm thinking I'm going to try to do is update this. Try to install. Okay, it looks like this is a little bit more deep of an issue than I had hoped. Just I don't know why they don't have it as just a dependency, so it could make sure that it has the right versions. Kind of annoying. Look through this again. That one. Let's see if there's any else there that can help us with this. AWS SDK S3. Find. Pretty sure I have a region. Don't have a. That's probably it then. Let's see, I can't remember. Region. The only instance of region. Been on my Amazon.com. No. US West 1. That's probably what I am, is US West Services 3. Looks like Amazon still is as confusing as ever. Okay, no, they're all East. North Virginia. Okay. Games. East. US East Virginia. S3 does not require region selection? What? All right. I'm about ready to just go to the new format and just skip paperclip all. That's all I got. Paperclip storage S3. S3 region. East. Sure. Yeah, US East 1. US East 1. Try that. We'll also just region. I think that's fine. Try that. Yeah, why is what the Sam? I think that's what it's doing. Breaking it. Wants us to use the new ones. Okay, that's fine. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. I don't want it fucking up for no reason. This is just. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, now let's go ahead and start our server. Server right. Rails S. I think it's actually working. Oh yeah, I think it worked. Oh, perfect. I was missing region for that updated gem type. Yep. Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. Woo. Okay. Progress. All right. Fantastic. Okay, let's close this down. Wait, why is this changed again? Stop it. One second. Just making sure. No, we don't need that. Find. Enable symbol renaming. That's fine. False. Enable document formatting. That's a no. I think that's good enough. That should take care of. All right. Get status. Get add. Get commit dash m. Fix upload. Push. Master. And then now what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to change Amazon security code. To synthetic compromise, which isn't a big, or come a dime a dozen. Okay. Which one was this one? And that's an old one. It's just angry at me for a year. Our code. Quick 2. Click the key. Ceased. Say. And it's change config for S3 get push. There we go. Close that file. Let's go ahead. Back. And now let's actually just do some code. All this time we've been setting things up and fixing a few minor things, but I'd like to actually do optimization and code here. Let's go ahead and start our server. I'm going to use the debug Rails and see if I can get. Apparently I cannot. All right, what happened? Where's our output? Debug. Debug console. Debug. I mean, I think I might be actually missing a gem install rdebug. Wow, if I could spell. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, it's Ruby debug IDE. That's what it was. And we got to build it too, so, you know, fun times. Do. Where I wait, and I wait, and I wait. All right, here we go. Cold chill. All right, let's run it. Boom. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful debug output. Oh. Close you, close you. Go look at localhost 3000. Yep, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the images came out really nice. Let's start with footer. Application. Camel. No, I guess it didn't actually. Tracking code. Build application. Show. Okay, so these Facebook things are here. All right, so let's look at app. Okay, book, Twitter link. Make sure these aren't used anywhere else. For manually coding the dribble. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Two, 8. We can do it. Here. Okay. I am not corrected law. Current here. Time. Oh my god. For date.today. That's what it was. Of a bit. Date.today.year. Too much time in JavaScript. That's all I'll say. Which isn't a bad thing. Spent a lot of time in Ruby now. We don't need you guys. Twitter. Newsletter. Latest new out. Drive now. I feel like testimony. See if that fucks up. It does. Maybe I'll just leave. We have testimonial. There we go. Hero BG. That looks a little. Hero BG. I don't like Hero BG. Show. There you go. So much boring. And if box is greater than here. Testimonials show up here, but for the most part, it's just going to be an empty bar, which will divider between gray section. By header. Line. Blocks up here. If you have one of those sliders, this is where the sliders straight. Hour. Not the actual one. Let's go ahead and add a second local admin. horribly small. Check about stuff. Background low. Blue. They really got. I want to see which colors are working. Lit. Hero text. Enough. Background. I don't think we actually need. They're pretty manual and ugly. All right, let's reload this. Yeah, it actually came out pretty good, despite how small this image really is. I'm impressed. I mean, everything came out just fine. Jeez. Now, some of these are not populated because I don't think I have content for them. Let's add a block. Let's add it for. Change the second one. Block will have no text. Type messages. Create that one. Create another block. And we'll have an image. We'll use play messages. Already did that. Great. I got the. So what I'd like to do is get these colors to appear here, but kind of messes with the flow of everything. I have to think about it. These are in the right one. Blocks just aren't appearing. Uh-oh. All right, well, let's go look at the code. Stop. Model. Go. Small. Image file name is not null. But ones with an image. Ones without an image are small. This looks okay. Everything looks fine. Let's see. section feature. No, it's features container section features section. This all looks fine. App controller. I want to data. App top box size. Huh. That's what I did wrong there, but both coming up as small. A message. Let's reload. Okay, so now it's working. Son of a biscuit. It's me not getting the image upload properly. Yeah, see, now it's got the. I think that was just like a snafu or something. This looks good, and then that if I kind of messed up as well. Resizing looks good. Keeping the aspect ratio. Want for this 600 360. Full. To the hint, say block admin block. Oh, it's already there. 600 360. cropped core image. And I don't think this is used. Not really. Yeah, cropped for it. That makes. I didn't even realize I already had a debug or a hint there with all the stuff we need. Let's take a look at this one here. Hero background. I don't think we're using hero background. Did hero back. Let's go and app admin hero. And girl. Quick. Super easy. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually take a look at this all page real quick. Got the banner on. I don't think we want. Show. Oh, I just go straight into it. Oh, the header's just. I equals 0. Okay, that was simple enough. Show CS. That's an application. See, that's the thing. Doing it on the application level here. Is it? Since we're just reference loop happens. Goes by whichever one was the. That's why. No E do this. Mm-hmm. You know what? I have an idea. Errors. Worked. That's stupid. Hero. Hero unit. That didn't. Yeah, that works. Zero B 0 span 6. Hero. Sorry. Button primary. I can actually do that, I think. Section. Row text. R. Enter. Really? Class. See. Okay, so something's not picking. 0. You know what? I think it's because these are less specific targeters. CSS is not my strong suit. App background. It just be because it's just a number. Let's see what the style says. Yeah, it's just a targeting thing. Like I'm just not quite sure on this whole targeting thing. Because I saw. So yeah, I just don't think the number alone is a good way to target this. So button primary with a class of 0. And then our style here, button primary dot 0. You know what? That's probably, I bet you just can't have just dot. What I'll do, we'll do I. I'm being very creative here. Really just want to get this done if it works. I want it to, and if I even like it. Now it just looks. Camel never really looks pretty. It's super concise, very readable, but it is never pretty. I think that's actually all I have. Good enough. Let's try that. IO. It's off. Yeah, see? Okay, I was right. It was just targeting on the thing. See, I like this. This is good. It keeps has the style of whatever we set on the internal page. It just looks so much nicer. All right, well, let's let's push this code up then. Oop. Use stage that says update index page visuals to match show page. Up. I usually just use command line for all my Git stuff, but occasionally I'll use actually not. It's not Visual Studio Code's built in. I use GitLens, and GitLens is just stupid good. Never really had too many issues with it. It's always something I'll keep coming back to. And then once that pushes up, we can actually just reload this, and theoretically, eventually, this will show all the new stuff, which will be exciting. Also, this is https://. Okay, we do have an HTTP. That's it. Shit, I forget how to do. I know it's something in the set. It's HTTPS and Rails. Yep. And we'll send applet. No, okay, no. And we'll add that. That should force SSL. And then SSL. I don't want to have to just change those credentials that I just already changed because I had them stream. And let's see what we get. Boom. Holy crap. Yeah, this is going to look so much nicer. Each one has their different colors. Fantastic. Look at that. So much nicer. I am super happy with this. Super happy with it. Sushi. We have no slider for Sushi. We have all those awesome pictures of all the different characters you can play, and I don't have any in the sliders. So that seems like a missed opportunity there. I need to add those. And this one just doesn't have any content yet because I need to add images to these. But the images is what the errors I was trying to fix originally. So all the other quality of life stuff for fun. Misro.com. Yes, and we are HTTPS forced now. Our certificate valid. Everything looks issued to raw game. That might cause an issue. They weren't resolving to the same UI. I don't think that's a huge issue. Let's encrypt. Yeah, everything's fine. It should be. It should match with their standard. I don't see any issues with. So yeah, there we go. Just a little update. I'm pretty happy with this. I just wanted to get something productive done. Let's actually upload our images site. Apps. Let's see if this is broken still. Oh, it's fixed. Nice. Okay, so all of the fixes worked fine on production. Let's take our Morse code app, which is the whole reason we did this. Let's add banner. I call out. It's actually just I don't think I actually did. I'll worry about the call out later. That'll be fun. There we go. And no, these two need to have images out. So let's hit up Adobe, Spark, and then let's go ahead and make some I literally just opened there. 600 by 360. So let's start with Facebook cover. 600 by. We want to resize here to enter size 600 by 360. Oh, layout. Let's grab something that's nice. This looks pretty decent. It's to translate into Morse code. Scale this up a bit. Center. And let's see images. Let's look at this image. So this is going to translate. Let's see if they have a decent there. Oh, this looks kind of cool. This kind of fits with the other mechanical images I have for this app so far. This font's too much for the thing, I think. That's pretty good. Let's see what we can do with some of these. Oh, that's kind of... Okay, I like this. I like this one a lot. We're going to change the colors, though, to fit the style. It's a little strong, I think. Try this one. There we go. There we go. To type, call this one type web block. Okay, and then we'll back out. Go ahead and duplicate this bitch. Call this one play web. And what we'll do is we'll just change the text and change the image. And that's all we'll do. So they have the same kind of feel. Say translate letters into Morse code, and it'll be like play messages as Morse code. Text. Yeah. That's a little long-winded. Play text as code. We'll just say play Morse code via their speakers. Okay, and then we can replace this with speakers. Let's see if we can find some old speakers. These are a pretty nice wood frame one. That doesn't look very good though. That looks actually shit. Come on, give me the image back. Ooh, this one might look real nice. Oh, I like that. Yellow in there. Looks legit, actually. Looks legit. Do it. Web block. Now we've got our two blocks. All we need to do is play a web block. hopefully I don't works fine. Then we'll upload that. So now they both have images. Theoretically, if we go check out app on it, you should have the background banner, which we do. Look at that. That looks so much. Then when we go inside, we should have 2 large banners. Yep. Play messages, type messages, and more. Get it now, free. And then we'll need to have a buy call out. We really need a buy call out. So let's go ahead and make one. Let's see what our buy call out size is. I honestly, but I made them. I don't know. I think I have a hint with it on buy call out. 430 by 388. It's an interesting size. Size this one. Actually, no, let's make play web. What are we doing? Call out. So buy call out. I should probably like organize these somehow. I don't know if they have like folders you can put these things in. I honestly don't use Spark enough, but this is a way an engineer like me can make fairly decent looking images. Like it's so convenient. I'm actually really impressed with what Adobe has done here, noting how much, in my opinion, they've been kind of dropping the ball with all their other software, Premiere and what. Let's see here. We want to have a nice little call out here. We'll say play Morse code translator and player. Get it free. I don't like that dash. Let's just make this in line. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Let's change this because we got to change the size. So let's start with our custom size. I forgot what it was. 438, 30. That is not. Did I dyslexic that? 388. 430, 388. I knew I was doing something wrong. All right. So that's actually not too bad, but I don't want to do that. Let's see with old. It's more old than machine. This doesn't seem too bad. It's kind of dark. See if we can maybe filter this. I actually really like this image. Where's our colors? Let's shuffle these up. This looks good. And then let's there we go. So now that we have the image selected, we can click on looks and we can modify this. We can do matte and light and darken, multiply, and the colorize. I really like this colorize. It feels like a lot of yellow though. This just feels maybe a little too dark. Darker. You know what? I think this might just be the easiest way. Well, let's do this. Let's just download it. And let's see how it looks. And if we don't like it, we just replace it. Yeah. We'll do a buy call out. If I can find it, there it is. You know the hardest part, getting through your file system. And let's go to our actual page. Let's reload it. That is not bad. I feel like this really works because all of these look like old-timey machines. It works. The only issue, well, actually no. See, this is filtered keyboard, or sorry, a filtered typewriter, and this is a filtered typewriter. And this is an old machine, and this is like an old speaker app. I feel like it all kind of works together, and the color scheme are just beautiful. This is totally readable. Fantastic. These buttons, I might want to change these buttons, but I feel like if I make them like one of these colors, like either an orange or a yellow or something like that, these might get blown out. So I might have to find another color for that, maybe a grayish orange, to kind of give this some contrast. But I think maybe the black buttons are fine. Let's just double check that our buttons. Code translator and player. Android app link is fine. This one is the wrong. This is the name weaver. So good thing I checked that. Yeah, this is set to name. That's why. This one. Let's go ahead. 6 code. This guy's good. We'll review. Check the App Store. It should be. Yep, we're good. Fantastic. All right. There we have it. So far we have fixed Rails. Got Rails working on Windows again, which I don't recommend. I mean, I recommend Linux or OS X if you're doing Rails development in any way. But it's just proof that we can absolutely do it on. There's just a couple of extra hoops we have to jump through, and it's a little annoying. Then we had to upgrade some gems. We had to downgrade some other gems. Got Paperclip and Postgres and SQLite working so we could test, push that live. We were able to make some changes on the internal pages just to make them look a little nicer. Yeah, that was the majority of it. And then kind of the big front end changes is this view here. On our index view, we got rid of the menu bar from all subsequent ones than the first one. So the first one gets the menu bar. All the rest of these blocks don't get a menu bar because they were previously getting them all. And then the uploading, because we fixed Paperclip earlier, that uploading was working. We changed our S3 security code so that because I was streaming my security code, I didn't want people using my S3 account. So I changed my my security code, did that off camera. So all that should be pretty much good to go. We made a bunch of images, we slapped them on, and we used the system. Sure, we didn't make it all from scratch, but it was a pretty decent, update and everything. I think it looks pretty good. Is there anything else we want to do? This logo, or I mean, I guess we could theoretically make some more content for these. There is no more, just pure poopy fun. I don't remember. Sushimi is not live on right now, but it is on Android. Apple took which kind of sucks because yeah, it was doing pretty good. This one's up on both. I guess we could make pages for these other ones. Right now, currently, the only one we're actually advertising on the web page is Nameweaver Generations, which is the paid app, which has all of the generators in. So you can be doing the ninja, the zombie, the pirate. They're all in one app for $1.99. And then every time I add a new Nameweaver, you get that one built into the name generator generations for free. So you never have to pay extra. Just $1.99 for Eternal Unlock, no ads. Whereas the free versions are all separate apps and they all are ad supported. So I don't really care which one people use for the most part, as long as all cross promoting each other. That's the only limitation right here. Is I don't know if I should create an entry for every free app we have as well, or just the one paid app. It's just something I need. I think I might just leave it with the one paid app for now. Go check on our check on app and stuff. Or more specifically, 24 hours. We're getting some use out of the app. I'm actually pretty fantastic. $0.18 yesterday in ad revenue from the app. To me, I'm balling. 18 cents. It's funny because that makes the Morse code translator my fucking most popular app now. The one that took the least amount of effort is by and far my most popular app. Ego. That's how it works, isn't it? All right. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to do like a workout or something. So I think I'm just going to go do a quick workout. We'll be back and I'll do some more code. We might be doing some of those algorithm challenge stuff because I got to practice because I have a special interview Tuesday, an all-day thing. I'm going to be on site in San Francisco doing an interview. So I'm definitely going to be just doing a little bit of algorithm practice probably. So if that's the case, I'll probably do that one. Unless we have an idea for something. Yeah, I actually enjoyed doing the live stream, the coding live stream. I feel like it's fun. Sure, if anyone. We had a lot of people coming in and out. So I think it's people at least are interested in what's going on. Anyways, yeah, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Please follow, like, subscribe, whatever the platform you're watching on. Hopefully, we'll do more of this real soon. All right, until I stream again.